All right, hello all. Hope you guys had an amazing Friday. It is a beautiful Friday, by the way, here in Southern California, an awesome supermoon. I don't know if any of you guys have ever checked out a supermoon before, but it's pretty sick. You can see it in the morning, you can see it at night. Even better, even more beautiful, especially in October with all the spooky stuff of Halloween going around. So just it just sets the mood, going outside, smelling that fire pit weather, especially here in Southern California, where we probably get about maybe three, if we're lucky, 5 months of like cold, shivering weather. We hardly do. We hardly do. But of course, once when it's too cold, we always kind of complain about it. So, definitely 1,010%, love living in California. I'm a sunshine kind of guy. As you can tell from my personality, I just love summertime. I just love summertime. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to the GSMC Wrestling Laureate podcast brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. I'm your host, Eric Rodriguez here. Today, we have a pretty awesome show lined up. We have our WWE Smackdown preview. We're going to, talk about it a little bit. Obviously, it already aired on the East Coast, but not here. I have it recorded. It's going to be live. Well, not live, obviously. It's going to be on the USA Network. Can't wait to find out. Obviously, if any of you guys have any spoiler alerts or anything like that, make sure you hit it up in the chat. Also, we're going to talk about what happened on TNA, Ring of Honor. We're going to review that, and then we're going to talk about the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day is possibly on the verge of a breakup. There's been reports of multiple superstars like Carlito, like Finn Balor, every single one of them are most likely going to start getting different storylines. Especially, I think they're gonna, we'll dig on into it in the segment, and then we're going to talk about in our fourth segment. We're going to talk about WWE Raw and SmackDown. Both shows are heading toward 3 hours. We're going to talk about the positive sides, also some of the negative sides of me, having that happen. And then our fifth and final segment, something we do every Friday. I leave you guys with some wrestling breaking news to kind of ponder over the weekend about, and ultimately try to come up with your own hot takes. So maybe you guys can kind of formulate, let them circulate in your brain a little bit. Maybe hit me up in the chat of how you guys feel about it. So let's get to dig on into the show. But before we do any of that, I want to remind you guys to go ahead and hit up that tips and donations link. Hit up that super chat, guys. Whether if you have a burning question or a hot take in terms of professional wrestling, here at the GSMC Sports Network, we are absolutely 1,010% all ears. So we just want to make sure you guys are feeling, part of the mix, making sure you guys are keeping in the conversation. Obviously, your guys' thoughts, your opinions, your hot takes are greatly appreciated here on the GSMC Wrestling Laureate podcast. And if you really want to make sure your comment, question, or concern gets noticed, use that super chat. It's that dollar sign below that chat box. Whatever you put in there is going to be guaranteed to be featured, talked about, maybe debated about on live TV. Well, not TV, on live, what would the stream, live stream. So make sure you guys, don't be chatting. Tell me, guys, tell me how you feel. And, should be totally awesome. Also, it's a great way to support the network, guys here at the GSMC Sports Network. By all means, we need your guys' support, your love. Give a little bit of love back, 1,010%. So obviously, whatever you guys donate is going to make sure that all these awesome podcasters, they're amazing at what they do, and what they do is bring you guys awesome sports content Monday through Friday through their respective shows. So, yeah, don't be afraid to, tip and donate. We are absolutely super grateful, first and foremost, before you guys do anything, super grateful for each and every one of you guys, your time, your attention. Absolutely. And for everybody who joins us here on the GSMC Sports Network, daily, your support makes all the difference. So let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep this party going. Send in those super chats, those super stickers, because you guys are super awesome. And together we will make sure this podcast is bigger, better, and stronger than ever. Once again, if the super chat is not your thing, go ahead and hit up the tips and donations link at the GSMCpodcast.net. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Just remember to Superman punch that like a subscribe button to the show. Make sure you follow the show, follow the network here at the GSMC Sports Network. We do love a lot of peace, love, and positivity 1,010% of the time. But of course, in terms of talking sports, criticisms, they come abroad. Obviously, feedback is a gift. Say whatever you want inside that chat. Hell, even give me a shout out what your city you're listening to. Maybe you guys have some exciting weekend plans that you're dying to tell somebody because your best friend didn't pay her phone bill and you can't tell her. I'm just kidding, no. But ultimately, feel comfortable to say anything on this show. Your opinion will be respected and appreciated. All right, so let's talk about obviously the thing that's happening tonight, Friday Night Smackdown. Friday Night Smackdown is tonight. I can't wait. It's going to be super, super awesome. We just have, so much to, kind of dive into in terms of SmackDown, especially heading toward WWE Crown Jewel. Right now, my notes are, kind of. Here, maybe let's refresh this. I don't know why, but it seems like lately, seems like after the fires in Southern California, it seems like the internet has not been working properly for, well, at least for me here in Southern California. I don't know if any of you guys who could relate. I'm not too sure if any of you guys can. But WWE SmackDown is gonna be live tonight from the Colonial Life Arena in Columbia, South Carolina, Southern Carolina. See, I'm so used to saying Southern California. It's like weird to say like just South Carolina. But anyways, so obviously we have a couple of weeks, building up toward Crown Jewel taking place in November 2nd. Like I said, we have just a whole bunch of stuff. Kevin Owens, he kind of went viral. Saying that WWE won't give him time to speak, and then he took to social media, which like I said, I didn't really like it. I get using social media as a way to kind of push, kind of try to get that heel push. And after he attacked Cody Rhodes, and like it's like he feels like WWE wants to silence him, letting wrestling fans think that maybe WWE is trying to protect Cody Rhodes. Maybe they are trying to hide something. Maybe Cody Rhodes does have a little bit of dirt that maybe in the future will turn him heel. Um, it's possible. It's possible. Kevin Owens, I didn't like the way they came out during the WWE Women's World Tag Team match. I didn't really like that spot, although it was a pretty good spot. But I don't know. I just, kind of shutting down women's wrestling when they're getting so much positive feedback, getting so much attention from the WWE universe. I feel like, once when that momentum is like, built up, it's great, obviously. But it's going to be interesting to see what Cody Rhodes has to say tonight as well. Kevin Owens, too much to my chagrin, has gone full heel. He's going to, it's going to turn full. He's turning full heel, which I didn't really like. I kind of liked how he was liked by the WWE universe. I'm not too keen on having him go full heel. But I guess he's on that side. But it should be interesting to find out what happens tonight. There's no doubt in my mind that these guys are going to fight each other very, very soon. I would think probably Survivor Series. And it should be pretty cool. All right, next we have the rest of the card for tonight. Obviously, last week you saw a promo with Legado del Fantasma, kind of looking to get back into the mix. You know what I mean? You know, the tag team champions, obviously the Bloodline in the division seem like they're kind of untouchable at this point. But we have the Motor City Machine Guns debuting, and they're going to take on Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. Obviously, it sucks that that they were chosen to kind of be their opponents. Hopefully, it is. I anticipate this match to be one of those matches where, although Legado del Fantasma loses, they're going to be very, very impressed. Santos Escobar is a very impressive wrestler himself. Would love to see him, hold the United States Championship in the future. And also you have Elektra Lopez as well trying to get into the mixes. So this could be an interesting episode for these guys. I've been dying to see them, kind of come alive on WWE SmackDown. But I don't know, it should be pretty crazy. Obviously, last week we saw Jimmy Uso talk about Roman Reigns. I was like, you know what, dog, in the family, I'm the only one who really acknowledges you, and it could get lonely. Obviously, the moral of the story that you've seen on SmackDown last week is that Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso desperately need help. Roman Reigns right now is still a little bit too proud, that he won't yeet. But Jimmy Uso, like, he kind of see things toward the future. Like, I have a feeling he knows that The Rock is with Solo Sikoa and the new young bloodline. He's kind of a lost cause. Maybe Roman Reigns is banking on the most electrifying man, the final boss, to kind of back him up, back up his claim as the tribal chief. But in all reality, I think that's gonna go to crap pretty soon. Just get ready from here to till Survivor Series. We'll probably be seeing this storyline highly developed. I want to see Crown Jewel I want to see Roman and Solo Sikoa go at it. Like, you know what I mean? I want to see these guys go at it. I don't want to see any more tag team matches. I want to see a tribal combat straight up. Then that's when you know, I feel like by then, by Crown Jewels November 2nd, that's quite some time from here. That's quite some time from here. So, but then again, Jey Uso might have to defend his WWE Intercontinental Championship. But then again, now I don't think that would really make that would really make a difference. Every WWE pay per view is obviously joint Raw and SmackDown, so Jey Uso is going to be there. Jimmy Uso was backstage on Monday Night Raw this week, kind of giving his brother that look, and his brother being like, "Nah, I know, what? Look what happened last time, Uso." We were basically goaded in to join Roman Reigns, and then he just abused us, treated us like crap, demeaned us, and it just wasn't good. So I think at Crown Jewel you'll probably see Tribal Combat. I feel like Roman Reigns will get back up from Jimmy and Jay. But then there's always that one guy. Then The Rock comes in, and then that's when you see The Rock choose sides, and then you'll have The Rock maybe on WWE SmackDown out of the 4 week, break between pay-per-views, maybe twice. I feel like twice, and he needs to be on SmackDown twice. He has not been confirmed to be on SmackDown anytime soon, so it makes me think that probably after Crown Jewel, I feel like The Rock, the final boss, will kind of be there. Next, we have Carmelo Hayes and Andrade, Game 7, which is kind of fitting because everything that's going down with the World Series, with the Mets, beating the Dodgers tonight, and then you have the Yankees and the Guardians going at it right now. But what the United States champion LA Knight, I like him in his spot, but I feel like there's so much. Not younger talent because the LA Knight is still very much young, but he is, as opposed to them, kind of a seasoned veteran. I would like to see the LA Knight just be something different. Not like not a heel, but it could work. Him as a heel could work 1,010%. He has that like it factor to him. Like, what I mean? He kind of gives me vibes of like, when The Rock goes out there, and like he's just so like, I don't know. Some people like him, some people hate him. But in modern day WWE, you see the discrepancy between the heel and the baby face kind of erase a little bit, which is actually kind of cool because it gives fans, gives them a choice. You know what I mean? So it should be interesting to find out what happens during this match. I'm predicting a winner. Like I said, I really hope that I don't know. I want to see these guys go at it in a triple threat match, but I don't know. Should be pretty crazy. Next we have a WWE Women's Tag Team match. We have no, we don't have a match. Do we have a match? Oh no, I think it's just them talking about Chelsea Green and Piper Niven were ringside. Yeah, yep. DIY also and the Street Profits look like that they're going to have a match tonight, and once again Queen Nia Jax is going to be seen in a promo, probably just tempting Tiffany Stratton to cash in on her, which she will. Which she will. So, can't wait to find out what happens with that. But I'm absolutely looking forward to WWE SmackDown tonight. It's going to be a great episode. Of those who have watched it, I hope you guys, definitely enjoyed it 1,010%. So, all right. All right, moving on to the second segment. We're going to talk about TNA Impact and also Ring of Honor. So grab your favorite snack, grab your favorite ice cold beverage, enjoy. So do not go anywhere.